Howdy, folks. I'm here with my dad.
Hey.
We're in the vehicle on the way to Bentonville. So,
Bentonville, Arkansas.
Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm sure you've heard of it. Yeah, a bit of a spur of the moment. And obviously, you know, we've all heard of this place being the mountain bike capital of the world, or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to see if it really lives up to it. This is kind of the perspective of Bentonville from a couple of Colorado mountain bikers. So yeah, stay tuned, folks.
Driving from Colorado to Arkansas means having to cross Kansas, of course, which certainly is not that interesting of a drive, but once you start hitting the eastern part, you start hitting the Ozarks, things start getting a lot more scenic.
Maybe Kansas come again. Hey, that's all we got. Yeah, they're not even like, welcome to Missouri. They're just like, please come back to Kansas. Yeah.
And on our first night here, we stayed in a pretty cool campsite. It was at Green's Campground. It was actually in Missouri, so hadn't quite crossed into Arkansas yet. And there was a really nice river nearby, some cool lights that were hung up. And all in all, it was a great place to stay, pretty cheap as well. And we had a great time. We packed up early the next morning and headed out. And a short drive later, we were in Arkansas.
All right, we made it. Arkansas. Yeah.
All right, just getting ready here. Gonna hit Slaughter Pen area.
All right.
Where are we?
Where are we? Okay, so.
Not in Colorado anymore.
Yeah, I do know that we are, we're partway down All-American. We're gonna start heading north towards the back 40 area. Already seen some features and some lines here. So, yeah, we'll just start scoping and take you along for the ride.
So before we knew it, we were lost and kind of was expecting this.
Is that open back there? I don't think so.
We wanted to start out on the All-American Trail, but unfortunately there were big sections of it that were closed off.
Yeah, let's see what's down here.
We ended up heading down this pathway here and decided to turn around and head back to the parking lot that we had initially started at. On my map, I was looking for a specific hub and realized we needed to head off into a different direction to get there.
We're just gonna cut over, hit a couple trails that I found on the map here.
With any new area you're exploring for the first time, of course there's a lot of checking the maps and trying to get a feel for the layout of things. Thankfully here in Bentonville, they've done a pretty good job of making things pretty seamless.
I think we're on the Zeppelin Trail right now. All right, going up Highway to Heaven from the Zeppelin Trail. See, it all makes sense. All right, we got the flow hub connector here.
What do you guys want
Nice.
to do?
All right, we're starting off on Boo Boo. No crashing allowed. Okay. Big rock berms, that's pretty cool.
Something I noticed right away was how a lot of the trail surfaces here in Bentonville were quite varied. A lot of the trails were constantly changing, from rock to wood to even concrete chunks.
Oh yeah. Nice. Short and sweet. All right, we're gonna do Choo Choo next. See what this one's all about. Looks like this one's paved. So I've never ridden a paved bike trail before. We'll see what that's all about. Ooh, more speed. Oh, wow. Plenty of grip, like ridiculous amount of grip. Oh, I took that wrong. Wow, these are tight. What the? That's weird. Paved. All right, so we did 2 of the 3 of the flow connector trails. We might come back, do it again. We have a lot of other things to see though, so.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Yep, so we're gonna go to the tech connector next. Whoop, looks like there's some more techie trails over here, and there's a similar connector setup. Okay, here's the other connector area. We're gonna hit the rim trail next. There we go. A little bit of chunkage. Oh, kind of loose. Whoa, I think my chain just broke or something. Whoa. Oh yeah, something's broken down there. Yep, no chain. I gotta go up and find it. All right, he's grabbing my chain for me. Off to a good start, of course. But yeah, so far pretty neat. It's very dusty and dry here right now, more than I was anticipating. Not super hot as well. Fall seems to be a good time to come here if you are gonna visit. Well, that was round 2.
I had to go a little slow to find the chain, but
well, thank
it
you.
was pretty cool.
Thanks for getting it.
Yeah, I found it.
Cool. Okay, we are all fixed up. We're gonna go ahead and hit one of the other lines up there at the tech hub. All right, we're back here at the hub again. We're gonna go ahead and drop in on Tech NAR next. Cool, starts off with a little drop here. Ooh, another drop. Yeah, this is pretty legit. Wow, ledgy, you do not want to fall off. Okay. We got a bridge.
Man,
Oh.
all new.
Bug in the face.
This? Okay.
Whoa. Oh yeah, that's cool. Whoa, big jump. Wasn't ready. Into a loose rock pit, pretty much. Go ahead and try out Tech NAR again. Do it more properly this time. Yeah, nice easy feature there. A little bit bigger, steeper. Into a big jump that I totally cased. And out of the rock pit. Sweet. There's Tech NAR. Okay, we're gonna head over to the next area here. We got a little preview of this one.
So towards the beginning of our trip here, we decided we pretty much want to hit each thing once. And if it's really good, then we'll hit it a couple more times. But we'd rather go out and see more trails than just hit a few and really feel them out.
It's interesting, we also got these pipes and stuff every now and then, these big old pipes. Okay, Rotten to the Core is closed. There's one that looks like it's open, but yeah, because of the storm they had, not everything is completely open, unfortunately. So there's a couple black trails in this area that are closed right now, like I was talking about. Rotten to the Core, Apple Peel or something. They all have Apple related names on this section of the trail system. All right, we're on Apple Dumpling. See what it's all about here.
Okay.
All right, dropping in.
Check it out.
Oh, could have dropped that.
So like I had mentioned earlier, they did have a storm. It was actually a pretty sizable tornado that came through. There was a lot of runs that we encountered that were still shut down, and you could tell they hadn't been touched in quite a while. I was glad to see most of the popular trails, though, were all open and ready to go, so we didn't miss out on a whole lot, thankfully.
All right, cruising up Razorback Ridge still. Ooh. Nice. Hunting for some more trails here. Slowly making our way north pretty much through this place. Well, we found the trail goose, which is good. I talked to the trail goose, he said we're good to go. All right, we got Berm Creek here.
Check it out.
Okay, dropping in. Cool. Got another mandatory drop here. All right, dropping in. Oh, whoa. More speed. Is my bike okay? Oh my gosh. All right, well, that drop wasn't that difficult. It just needed a lot more speed. Cool, well, checking it off the list. All right, I think there's a skills area up here. Oh yeah. Yeah, really good progression through these. They just progressively get bigger. Work your way up. A little windy, so that's not helping. All right, we're continuing over to Castle area. That's what I'm calling it. Not entirely sure the exact name, but Castle's somewhere in there. The skills area is pretty cool. I'm not really here to check out the bike park stuff as much because we got plenty of that at home, and it's all pretty similar, but it is cool that they have all that here. I'm a little more interested in all of the single track to find first. Yeah, continue on scouting. Oh, this is pretty interesting. Yeah.
So this was another section of the slaughter pen area called the OZ Castle, and this is a perfect example of what they do a lot here in Bentonville, where they'll build an elevated platform for the start of a lot of the trails so that you can kind of gather more speed than you might normally. I also appreciated the castle theming on this one. I thought that was pretty neat.
Medieval, lone wolf, dragon scales, catapult. And then there's a beginner down there. Yeah, let's check this one out, huh? Yeah. All right, dropping in. Oh, wow, those run-ins are pretty cool. Oh, this is a different ball game over here. Doing a little test. Oh, there's even security cameras.
So after doing a bit of research, I ended up finding out that those cameras, I believe, are a part of a system that automatically captures photos for you when you're riding. So I've definitely never seen anything like that before, and I think that's pretty sweet. And I believe the system is called High Tag.
Wow, that was cool. Oh, it keeps going, actually. I think we're gonna head back up. Yeah, you really gotta, it's pretty much just no brakes the whole time. Cool. Well, I have to say, this is certainly an excellent place to have an e-bike. There's just so much here, and the downhills are so short that you're gonna be lapping them. You're gonna be going uphill all the time on an analog. It's really gonna be soaking up a bunch of time that you could be using going downhill. All right, trying medieval, dropping in. Oh, more speed. Oh yeah. Oh, almost. We're gonna check out Dragon Scales or Lone Wolf here. Looks like they both have the same entrance. All right, looks like we took Lone Wolf to the right. Oh yeah, this is like full on techie. Oh. Oh yeah. Whoa. Not gonna completely clear that one. Oh, man, that gets you down real quick. I'm sure Dad got dusted out back there big time. Sorry, Dad. Sweet, checking out Dragon Scales next. Dropping in. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Chunkage. Oh, should have hit that. Yeah, it's pretty much like a, whoa. Slightly different version of Lone Wolf.
One thing I wasn't expecting was how many techie trails Bentonville had.
Whoa, mandatory drop.
Lone Wolf and Dragon Scales here were perfect examples of really well done tech.
Wow, neat. Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's a workout.
Yeah, that one was a workout. Cool, well, we're heading back towards the truck. We're gonna go set up camp and then probably hit the Kohler Preserve, I believe it's called. We'll hit that next because that's kind of in the area where we're camping. So yeah, so far so good. That little castle area back there, OZ Castle, I believe. It is probably my favorite that we've checked out so far in the slaughter pen area, at least. Well, I'm sure you've all seen this feature on video before. I know I have. If you're doing even just a little bit of research here. Today we're gonna see how it actually rides. Okay, we're checking out the masterpiece. See how it goes. Oh man. Okay, some rollers. There's one jump. Oh. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's short, you know, like all of them here for the most part. There we go. Oh. Whoa. Well, that last one I'm not getting, but I can get the other two.
So that was a wrap for day one of the mountain biking. We were gonna bike a bit around the Kohler area as we were staying in the Kohler campground. And there are quite a few trails right in that area, but we decided to save it for tomorrow, and we headed out on the scooters to get some dinner instead. Here you can see the proximity of one of the other campsites. So it's not quite like the camping we usually do in Colorado where you're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But either way, it was still excellent camping here. And they did have a fire ban, which was kind of a bummer not having a fire at camp, but it was very dry while we were there, so definitely made sense. We got ourselves changed and ended up showering, and one cool thing about this campground was actually the outdoor shower that they had as one of the options. I thought it was pretty cool. I have a photo of it up here on screen. So we got our campsite set up and we were all good to go for the evening, and we decided to head out on the e-scooters and grab some dinner.
Scooter in Arkansas. Yep. Whoa! Heads up, guys.
It was about a 15-minute scooter ride into downtown with plenty of interesting things along the way.
I don't know if you hear that, guys. Interesting noise we got going on here.
Spooky.
Kind of spooky, kind of serene. Yeah. All right, that's a wrap here at Peddler's Pub. Of course, you know,
Good stuff.
they got to do the, it's in the name, you know, it's all thematic here.
Right. Now we get a scooter back to camp.
And we're going to scooter back to camp. Heck yeah, another thumbs up.
So yeah, this will conclude part 1 of the Bentonville series. So stay tuned for the rest of the adventure. It only gets more interesting from here, I'll tell you that much. So, as always, thank you for watching, and the best way to support my channel is to hit that subscribe button, and you might as well hit that like button while you're at it as well. But anyways, we will see you next time. Peace.